Attorney Chris Reich with Traffic Law Guys here. In this video, I'm talking about fictitious license plates. We see this charge come up more often than you might imagine. So first, what is a fictitious plate? A fictitious license plate is any license plate or even the little registration tab up on the top of your plate that doesn't belong to your vehicle. So this would include like a plate from a different car that you've put on your vehicle for some reason, or it can even include a plate on your car that's where the plate has been suspended for some reason. So it's not, that car is not supposed to be on the road, or that plate's not valid in some fashion. So we usually see fictitious plates in a couple different circumstances. One is a driver, for whatever reason, maybe they can't register their car, that hasn't passed emissions or something like that. So they take a plate off another car that they own that's properly registered. They're trying to do the right thing. They put it on the car that hasn't passed emissions and they go driving on it. They get pulled over by a police officer and cited for having a fictitious plate. That kind of case, anytime a person is trying to do the right thing, that's usually, I think, where we have the best argument to try and avoid that criminal conviction. They didn't steal the plate from anybody else. They're trying to do the right thing. Ultimately, they should have done something differently, but that's the one where we've got the best opportunity to fix this. The other situation we see sometimes is when a person has a car with a plate on it that belongs to another car that they're not associated with, just some random plate. And this could either be because they stole the plate off somebody else's car and put it on their own, or we've actually seen where somebody had their own license plate stolen and a criminal put a other random plate back on their car in its place. Now, I don't know about you, but I rarely ever check my license plate to make sure that it is the correct plate. I could conceivably go for weeks or longer without noticing that my license plate had been switched. This is especially true if you don't have an easy to remember plate. It's just a bunch of numbers and letters. And then you're not noticing it, you get pulled over by the police because they're scanning plates and they say that plate doesn't belong, and you get a fictitious plate charge. There's often a lot of opportunity to improve on it unless that plate's actually been stolen from somebody else. But if it's your own plate from another car and you get the registration corrected on the car, then there's a good opportunity to improve on that. The lesson here is that if your car can't be registered, you're far better off driving around on an expired registration. That's just a civil violation, not a big deal. Take your chance and drive around on that. Don't put a different plate on your car.